I thought he showed pedophilic tendencies. We have known who Donald Trump is for decades because he's put himself in front of a camera every chance he's gotten for decades. And we knew when Ivanka, so how old is Ivanka? Somebody looked that up. We knew when Ivanka was a child that, like, he, the inappropriate poses and touches and conversations and all of that shit. And then when Tiffany was born and the things he said about her, and him talking about, we remember when he talked about shit like the Miss Teen ped. He just had pedophilic tendencies, and everybody knew he was friends with Epstein. I'm tired, boss. I understand. Sup, Tom, cooking hot dogs and steak fries. That's what I'm talking about right there. How do you cook your hot dogs? Mad Love from Soldier Field. She's 44. So, I mean, for 40 years, we've known he's had pedophilic tendencies or thought processes. He has always been a creep. He's always been an absolutely disgusting, abhorrent excuse for a human being. He's 350 pounds of liquefied rhinoceros shit poured into a cheaply made Chinese suit. Not having a grill, air fryer, my favorite way to go for dogs. See, and I don't like grilled hot dogs. I am a boiled hot dog kind of guy. It's a Chicago thing, I think. Have I ever been to San Francisco? Yes, I have. I remember seeing him in the lifestyles of the rich and famous when I was a kid, and he gave me the ick back then. Listen, hot dogs aren't my favorite either, Laura, but I'll every now and again I'll have a dog. Correct, Chris. None of them can say that he actually won, and they'll all still get confirmed. Have I ever been to Oak Park? Fuck yeah, a bazillion times. I lived in Berwyn. Yeah, hated him before he ever got into politics. Indeed, hot dogs right out of the bag, cold, not warmed up. Can you imagine how much piss and shit is going to be on Trump's grave in the first month, this person says. That escalated quickly. I had sweet, sticky, cubed, seasoned chicken with fried egg and broccoli with the lady. It sounds nice. Vince McMahon? Yeah, I could see that too. He's a fucking creepo as well. Yeah, cold franks is not recommended. Do I like cauliflower? No. No, I love broccoli, but I do not like cauliflower, like at all. Lovely shirt. You like that? It's my marijuana taco shirt. See, I got a little bit open right there. Do I like peas? Yes, I do like peas. I do like peas. Don't like cauliflower. Don't like asparagus. Don't like the fucker, those little ground green round fuckers. Brussels sprouts, can't stand those fuckers. Aren't those called Vienna sausages? Those are gross. The little, are you talking about the little ones in a cup? Vile. Do I like bratwurst? No, I don't. Oh, no, I do. Sorry, my apologies. I thought I read I for some reason, I read bratwurst, and my brain read it as sauerkraut. I don't know why. I hate sauerkraut. I do actually like bratwurst. We don't ever have bratwurst. Renee doesn't like them, and I don't love them enough to go, "Hey, can we have them once in a while?" Because yeah, I don't love them that much. You lived in Berwyn. My step grandma lived in Berwyn forever before she passed. Did you ever meet No, I didn't. Sorry. Happy Cinco de Drinko, or for Tom, Happy Cinco de Smoko. Vivek has won the GOP nomination in Ohio. We expected Vivek Ramaswamy to win that primary tonight. We have primaries going on in Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana tonight. And Vivek Ramaswamy was expected to win the GOP nomination. So he is going to be the Republican nominee in the general election in fall for the governor. So if the Democrat cannot beat the Republican nominee in Ohio, the governor of Ohio is going to be Vivek Ramaswamy. Polish sausage and sauerkraut. My wife loves it. I can't stand it. Drums or flats, boneless, please. Corn on the cob is essential in the summer. Who is Vivek? Look him up. He is I think he's Hindu, or is he Sikh? I think he's Hindu. He's a Republican Hindu conservative. He ran for president and just rode Trump's jock the whole way. Huge Trumper, but his brownness has caught up to him in recent months. The Republican Party is basically like, "Hey, you ain't one of us, motherfucker." Popcorn or kettle corn? I It's been so long since I had kettle corn. Whatever you're making. Cyclops, indeed. Tokens run out. Yep. He was doing a speaking engagement, like a town hall or something like that, while he was running during this primary in Ohio, and a bunch of younger white conservatives were asking him how they could trust him to run the state when he's not even a Christian, and he doesn't believe in their same God or whatever, and blah blah blah. And it turned into a whole fucking thing. And I think that there are going to be some people that are naturally going to stay home, or abstain from voting because of the overall atmosphere of this midterm on the conservative side. And I think in Ohio specifically, there are going to be some people who are like, yeah, I'm not voting for this motherfucker. What is Chicago deep dish pizza? It's a pizza flavored quiche. It's fucking, I don't like it. It's a So you take a pan that's not a flat pizza pan. It's thick, okay? And you put the dough in it and up the sides of it, and then you load it with your sauce and your pepperoni and all your shit, your sausage, whatever you're gonna put in it. And then you put the cheese on top of it and you bake it. And your slice is this thick. You have one slice and you're done, because there's just so much goddamn food in a slice. And you gotta eat it practically with a knife and a fork. And I don't like it. Thin crust is the way to go. The state that folds its pizza, that's New York City that folds its pizzas. And that's not bad. It's just sometimes it can get like paper thin in New York. Look up Chicago thin crust tavern style pizza. No, we don't go to Garrett's popcorn because we don't love popcorn that much, and that shit be expensive as fuck. Um, so you know, every now and again, Garrett's every now and again. What is it? Do you prefer lamb, ham, or ham on Easter? Easter should be ham. Thanksgiving should be turkey. Ideally, Christmas would be turkey as well. like 85% of the entire meat production. The meat production in this country is consolidated. If you guys could keep tapping the fuck out of the screen for me, that's greatly appreciated. Tap the fuck out of the heart, and if you can, share the live. There's an arrow on the screen somewhere. You can share a link in a text message or like to your Threads account or your Facebook or something like that. Do I like pineapple on my pizza? No, I don't like pineapple, so no, I wouldn't want it on my pizza. What are your thoughts on Katie Hobbs? She's the governor of my state. I don't necessarily mind her. I don't know a lot about her. I thought she was a much better option than who was presented because that one was adamant in her love for Cocoa Puffs. Have you heard of putting peanut butter on pineapple? Why would somebody do such a vile, disgusting thing? Smash burgers are so fucking overrated, in my opinion. Just so goddamn over. Everybody goes nuts for fucking smash. It's a thin burger. You know what I mean? Yeah, Carrie Lake is absolutely batshit fucking crazy. Like beyond fucking out to lunch. Ranch on pizza. You should stop eating ranch on pizza when you turn 7. Katie Porter. The problem that I had with Katie Porter is that I didn't think that she had any kind of foreign policy chops, but then she fucked shit up in California with the way she acts and the way she behaves. I think that Porter should probably fucking stay in the Congress and kind of. Your wife loves ranch on pizza. See, I fucked it up. There it is. Fucked it right. Yeah, you know what I mean? One minute she's putting a poster of me up on the wall. The next minute she's like, that motherfucker. Breadsticks? They rock. Are you kidding me? All kinds of breadsticks. You could have cheesy breadsticks. You could have regular old seasoned breadsticks with some marinara sauce in there. Boom. Tricks the Clown. How you doing? Have I ever spent any time in Milwaukee? Was Dolly Parton sleep on her back? Yeah, Milwaukee Fest back in the day, all the time. My husband can't eat tomatoes, so ranch of any kind or white sauce is a good alternative. So he can't do like a red base. Am I itchy? Yeah, I have psoriasis. He can't do like a tomato based a pasta sauce. Oh, that would drive me fucking nuts. Like ever, he can't. Ooh, my condolences to your husband. Thank you very much for the first donation of the night from Rosehill. Thoughts on Trump's comments against Australia? They're abhorrent, like they all are. You know what I mean? And once again, thank you for the donation. Every time he talks about a fucking ally, it's absolutely nuts. He has no idea, and that's part of the problem. Donald Trump only looks at the world through a lens of how each and every person can benefit him, how each and every entity can benefit him. He doesn't look at it through the lens of Australia has been fighting side by side with us in war after war after war through the fucking generations. They are a longtime ally. You fucking moron. It's like that's what somebody needs to do to him is just slap him upside the back of the head and go, dude, fucking stop. No, I don't like vodka sauce. Not a fan of vodka sauce. The water crisis out west. I have absolutely no fucking idea how the people out west are going to survive this summer after looking at video here, I think within the past week of the conditions of Lake Powell. It's not a lake, it's gone. No, I didn't see him missing putts. Do I like lobster with mac and cheese? I don't like lobster. So I don't like lobster with anything. A TikTok friend in Colorado said they got a little snow and that is bad news for summer. They're talking about like this once every 100 years El Nino event happening this year, which is like, sure, throw that on top of there as well. I got to get my fucking bag packed too. Lobster balls with mac and cheese in them. Then basically the big hush puppies with. I love hush puppies. I don't know if I would dig hush puppies with mac and cheese in, but I fucking love hush puppies. Is this a political live? This my Tuesday lives are a damn near anything live. It's whatever the conversation is. I predominantly do political content, so sometimes it goes political, but it's just whatever the people who are in the comment section here on Tuesday are talking about. Do I know who the fire chief is in your town? The fire chief. No. The police chief, yes. The fire chief, no. We had some trolls earlier, Yorker, and I'm sure the longer we go, we'll have more trolls. Yeah, I was supposed to pack yesterday. I know. See, that's key. If you got desalinization plants, is that how it's called? Desalination or salinization? I don't know, whatever. If you have the ability to desalinize the ocean water and you're along the coast, perfect. See, we have Lake Michigan, which is key. Happy early anniversary. Thank you very much. It is on the 7th, so we have a couple more days, but yes, on the 7th, Renee and I will be celebrating 27 years of marriage. Desalination. Okay, there you go. Parts of California have needed Colorado water for a long time. They haven't had desalination up until recently, I believe. Where y'all going? Oh no, these are backpacks that are just kind of ready to go backpacks because we have a daughter that's due any day. Her induction date is the 18th, but she's also measuring a very large fetus at the moment and a fetus that's measuring at 39 weeks. So it like we could get a call tonight. I don't think we're going to, but we could get a call tonight and it could be, hey, it's happening. Is Lily home for the summer? That's our other one of our other daughters, Lily. She's in college. No, she gets moved out on Friday. Do I believe in the death penalty? Yes, I do. I do believe in the death penalty. I believe it should be used sparingly and in cases when there is absolutely irrefutable evidence of the crime that was committed, but I think it needs to remain as a deterrent. Times you make me laugh. Thank you. I appreciate that. You love the taste of tacos. I mean, who doesn't? You know what I mean? Chorizo tacos or steak tacos or shrimp tacos or chicken tacos or barbacoa tacos or birria tacos or pink tacos. They're all fabulous. The desalination plant nearby in Carlsbad, California provides 10% of our water here. Did you see the story about the people on the crew? Yes, the hantavirus. It's fucked up. Mount Rushmore of Mexican food. Taco, burrito, enchiladas. I got one left. I got one left. Taco burrito, enchilada. I might have to go with a chimichanga on the last one. I don't do fish. You know what I mean? Why aggravated progressive? Why would you say that in the live? If you don't mind me asking. Without saying it again, could you please explain to me why you would say that? Savory or spicy what? No, I don't like tamales, Shadow. I'm not a tamale person. It feels like October and it's May. It's chilly. It was chilly. I got the heat on. Mexican rice with cheese sauce and chicken and steak. That's what Renee just had at the Mexican restaurant, minus the chicken. Are we talking Mexican food? I mean, at the moment we are. Yeah, the chimichanga's got to have a little fry. It's got to have a little crispiness on the outside. We have killer Mexican food in Houston. No shit. You got Lupe Tortilla. I'd appreciate you not bringing it up, considering I haven't had it in a fucking minute. Do you travel outside of America? I have been to Canada, Mexico, Honduras, Belize, Jamaica, the Bahamas. Did I say Mexico? Canada, Mexico, Honduras, Belize, Jamaica, and the Bahamas. Gordita? I was never really a fan of the gorditas. Not a huge fan of flan. I've tried it. Not a huge fan. Maybe I should try it again. I don't know. Carne asada fajitas are amazing. See, I was thinking about fajitas to throw in there, and I do love fajitas. And maybe fajitas should take the place of the chimichanga, but the taco and the burrito got to be up there, and I think enchiladas next. Because if you do the enchilada right, where it's not a soupy mess, it's got a little bit of firmness to it, but it's got a nice melt on the top of it with maybe a little bit of a crispy edge. Now you're talking. Have I ever wanted to visit Down Under? Yes. I don't know what it's called. What is this? I don't know what it's called, but have you ever had the brown food that's wrapped in a lead and there's olives inside? I can't even fathom what that would be. Mole? Are you talking about mole? Who was the worst president of all time? Donald J. Trump. On one end of the spectrum, the worst is Donald J. Trump. On the other end of the spectrum, the best is Abraham Lincoln. Soupy Mess was the name of my Two Live Crew cover band name. Excellent. The worst is Donald Trump for one reason and one reason only. He's the only president in American history to try and overthrow his own government to install himself as a dictator over the will of the people. Abraham Lincoln is the greatest of all time because he did the one single greatest thing that any president has ever done, and that's free an entire group of human beings from the bondage of slavery. Other presidents have done more than Lincoln in aggregate. Lincoln, that's the single greatest thing any president has ever done, and the single worst thing any president has ever done, trying to overthrow their own government. They're the best and the worst.